Thanks everybody for joining us for a few quick minutes. I've got our CEO Ed here with me to talk about Dude U and all things Dude U 2019.
Hi there.
So just want to jump right in. And so we're excited about Dude U Raleigh. It's going to be May 5 through 8. And it's going to be good weather, I hope. But who knows, because it's a little rainy that time, but we'll hope for the best. And we are back in the Raleigh Convention Center, which I know that a lot of us loved last year. It was a huge change for us, a big space. It was really cool to see how we've grown and all of that kind of stuff. Over 300 sessions. And so we can really cater to all attendees, just like we did in the previous year. So Ed, now that you've got one Dude U under your belt, as seen here, what was your favorite part from the last year in San Diego?
You know, I had a lot of favorite parts. If I don't try to limit me to just one, I thought, meeting our clients was really powerful for me. These folks are working hard every day, keeping, kids warm, dry, and safe in the government buildings, healthcare, manufacturing. So it was really cool. I also sat in on a bunch of sessions. And so for me, it was very early days for me as a dude. So I actually probably learned just alongside a lot of our clients in some of those sessions. Then finally, I think the third favorite thing was just seeing the interaction between card-carrying dudes and our clients. It was really awesome to see really the genuine care and concern and understanding that our folks have for what our clients do.
Definitely. So now that you've got your first time out of the way, what advice would you give to a first-time attendee for this next year?
Drink lots of Gatorade. No, got to get rid of those hangovers. Just kidding. I'd say take advantage of that learning lab and get signed up for slots or make sure that you spend enough time in that place. That place was packed the whole time. As I observed the last Dude U, I think this year we're probably going to have 90 to 100 computers and a bunch of our folks. It's much easier for us to bus people over from headquarters than it is in San Diego. So I'd say that make sure you use that app that we provide to keep track of what's going on. I think the other thing, network. I saw a lot of folks trading notes and information about what they live and go through during their jobs, and I thought there was a lot of value to that.
So what are you looking forward to in 2019? Because I might be a little biased, but I think it's going to be the biggest and best one yet. So is there anything in specifics that you're looking forward to? Yeah,
it will be our biggest and best yet. We're expecting at least 1,200 people. We've got plenty of room, so come on down. But we're really excited to welcome it back to the Raleigh area. Maybe some folks get a chance to tour our facility. Downtown Raleigh has got to be one of the nicest downtown areas on the face of the planet. So lots of good highlights there. Obviously the conference itself.
Yeah. So why is it important, in your opinion, for new and also our tenured clients to attend?
Well, I think, a couple of things. One, we're always evolving what we're doing with our products and services. I think learning a little bit about where we're headed. I also think there's a strong no matter what vertical you're in, a lot of strong industry trend information and very specific, training and discussions aligned up with what you might do on a daily basis. I think networking, both with Dude users as well as with Dude employees, I think that's huge. If you've been, if this is not your first rodeo or first time around, spending time with the client success team, getting maybe some reviews of how you're using the software, and it doesn't cost anything. Maybe there's a few things that you're not using today that others just like you have found a lot of utility in that might help you out. And then obviously the ongoing training component is just huge.
And so kind of switching gears to your opinion and your thoughts. What does do you really mean to you as our CEO and leader?
Well, I mean, I think there's probably a couple things. One, it's full immersion in our client base, and no other days of the year do I get to spend quality time with 1,000 people that basically pay my and the other dude's salaries, and really understand what they're going through, how we're helping them, how we're not helping them, and we're areas where we probably should help them more. My ears were just raw practically from listening and understanding. So I think that's cool. And then I also think not a lot of our internal dudes actually get to meet our clients in person. Yeah, maybe if you're in sales or implementation, you do, but just watching that interaction between us and folks who use our product, it's worth a million. I can't tell you how many times, like last year, my first time, like a client would walk up and someone would stick their arm out, hey, my name's Kate, and all of a sudden they're hugging. Oh yeah, I've talked to you 15 times on the phone. First time we met. Sort of cool.
Definitely. So why is Dude You unlike any other conference you've ever been to? Assuming that it's unlike any other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, conferences, there's probably a decent Venn diagram overlap on some, guest speakers, training tracks, things like that. But, I think one of the things that's really different here than maybe the last two companies have been at, we're actually working really closely with users here, like people that are actually doing stuff out in the field working, whereas maybe the last couple of companies I've been at, usually with the CFO or CEO or maybe senior level executives that, hey, not saying they don't work, but they're not actually in the trenches, literally getting dirty sometimes, like our users do with the software, and so it is different than that. I also think the mutual appreciation factor that I saw last year, our dudes and really appreciating our clients really appreciating what our folks do. I think that was unlike anything else I've seen at a conference.
Yeah. So that's all I had because I want to keep it short and sweet with you. So guys, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to listen to us, and Ed, you as well. Thank you for sitting down.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So you've got the dates up here on the screen and the URL in the corner, university2019.com, for all information. We're uploading sessions in the next few weeks, and pricing and how to register, everything's on there. And if you guys ever have any questions, you can email us at university@dudesolutions.com, and we'll get back to you right away.
Awesome. Looking forward to seeing you all there.
Thanks, guys.